I'm being so long-winded with this. All right, y'all, let's get into my favorite product. I'm about to put y'all on for real. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to be creating this video. So today I'm coming at y'all with a feminine hygiene video. I'm actually really excited for this video, and I've had it in my brain for a really long time, but I haven't made it because I was kind of like, I really want to get in the nitty gritty, but I was kind of like trying to figure out a way to approach it, you know what I mean? So today I'm going to be giving y'all 8 of my top favorite feminine hygiene products / tips and tricks that really help me through my feminine hygiene and just overall personal hygiene journey. I have a couple of disclaimers to make. One, I am kind of a little bit like coming off of a cold right now, so I have my tea on deck, and so I might sound a little bit congested and stuff, but we're gonna get through this video. We're gonna make it because I really want to get this video done. Like I said, we are going to be talking about feminine hygiene and vaginas and periods and all that type of stuff. So if that's something that you're uncomfortable with, if you feel weirded out by, you know, people talking about, like I said, those subjects, then this might not be the video for you. But I really want to talk about this because these are things that have really helped me throughout the years. And just because I use these things, or just because I'm telling you about these things, doesn't mean that, you know, I'm perfect or I've never had any problems, or, you know, I smell like roses and champagne, or, you know what I mean? I just kind of want to have a realistic approach to this. And that's why I just want to talk to you guys about it and just let y'all know what I know. You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to diagnose. If you really have a serious problem, please go to the doctor and get that situation figured out. Yeah, so without further ado, if you want to know my top 8 favorite feminine hygiene tips and tricks, then definitely make sure you keep on watching and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Ooh. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it with my first product that I love to use. This is my Dr. Bronner's Baby Unscented Soap. They also have other scents. Those have never bothered me in the past, but recently I've been settling on the Baby Unscented because it's just very simple. I can get my whole entire body clean with it and not have to worry about it, you know, irritating certain areas, but it just works so well. This is Baby Unscented, so this has no fragrance in it. It's safe enough for babies. I've been seeing people talking about, oh, Dr. Bronner's, it strips your barrier and it's not good to use and stuff. But I personally love Dr. Bronner's. As long as you moisturize after, I don't have a problem with it. But yes, I absolutely love this. If you want something just simple, basic, it's gonna clean your body, it's gonna do what it needs to do, get you nice and fresh, I definitely recommend this. So in line with this product, I have one honorable mention. This is the Elle Foam Wash. Sometimes, like if I'm on my period, or if I don't know, want to extra cleanse, I'll go in with this. But honestly, I use this more than anything else. I don't reach for this that much unless, like I said, I'm on my cycle. But this is also a really good feminine wash if you just want something separate, you know, for that area versus your whole body. And by the way, I also love to use my African cleansing net with my Dr. Bronner's, because this gets, like, this combo, if you want to be clean, if you want to like step out the shower like feeling brand new and feeling so fresh. All right, let's get into tip number 2. Wipes. Wipes are very important. I have these Target extra large cleansing cloths. These are not flushable, but then I love these wipes. These are the good wipes. These are the flavor lavender. This is like $3 for this pack, and then they have a 3-pack for like $7 or $8, I think. But these are my favorite wipes of all time. I feel like they never irritate me. They get me super clean. I feel like they're great value, and these are extra large wipes, and like I said, these are my favorite, especially for if you're like on your period, if you want to just take them with you. They also have like little like packs that you can put in your wallet or your purse or whatever. But I love to keep these in my bathroom just for all times, but especially around that time of the month. And let me show y'all what these wipes look like and show you why they're my favorite in comparison to the Target wipes. These are good, but they're not my favorite because look. So these are both extra large size wipes, but like look at how big, these are the Target wipes. Look at how big this wipe is. Like, this thing is huge, and yeah, I do want it to be extra large so I can make sure, you know, I get fully clean, but I feel like this is kind of excessive, and I always end up ripping it in half. These are also extra large, but I feel like they're like large, but they're reasonably large, you know, like this. Like, by the time you fold this up, half of it's like dipping in the water, you know what I mean? So, I love these Good Wipes because the texture of it gets you really clean, versus this one, it feels more slippery, and it's kind of more like I don't know, it just doesn't have that same like texture to it that really, like, you know, gets what you need to get. All right, y'all, let's get into number 3, and that is going to be my Series Serum. So this is a AHA BHA ingrown hair eliminator. So this is basically a serum that you can use on your bikini area, or you can also actually use this on your face. I do use this on my face, but this is not about my face. This is about feminine hygiene. This says it prevents and eliminates ingrown hairs, is an amazing facial exfoliant, blasts blemishes and beard bumps, banishes keratosis pilaris, heals cracked cuticles and calluses. So this does a lot of different stuff. This product has glycolic acid, lactic acid, willow bark extract, coconut fruit extract, green tea extract, peppermint. This is so good, and I feel like if I use this on a regular basis, this really helps with like skin texture, ingrown hairs, bumps, just the overall like skin. This helps so much. You can order this on Amazon. This is probably like my 3rd bottle of this, but this is a great product if you really want to like target those bumps but you don't want to be irritated. Just take like a pump, don't go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just put it on the outside, put it on the top, and like kind of the sides, like on your bikini line. I got this from a waxing place one time, but then I found it on Amazon. So moving on to number 4, I think. So let's talk about tampons and pads. So I have these from Honey Pot. These are the regular. It comes in a box of regular and super. I do like these. I feel like they're just a pretty like simple basic tampon. And then I do want to mention these pads though. The bag is kind of messed up. I'll pop a picture on the screen of like what it's supposed to look like. But these are the organic cotton cover super pads with mint, lavender, and aloe. Y'all, if you have like a really heavy cycle, or if you have really bad cramps, these are amazing because they have like a cooling, minty sensation to them in a really good way. Like, it just really helps to soothe you. I feel like this really, like, I look forward to putting these on at night when I'm on my period. I know that sounds weird, but I just love to do this at night because I feel like it just really is so soothing and relaxing, really calms the cramps, just makes everything feel calm for a second, you know what I'm saying? Don't be shocked. Like, once you put this on, you're definitely gonna get a minty, like, soothing sensation, but don't be scared, girl. That's the best part. I'm telling you, it's so good. Like, I kind of wanted to get through the pads and tampons so that I could talk about what I really wanted to talk about, and that is menstrual cups. So I have been using a menstrual cup for the last probably like 3, maybe like 2 to 3 years, definitely like 3. The first ones I tried were the Flex cups, which I'll pop on the screen as well, and I used those for the first like up until this year, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. I actually got this cup. And basically what a menstrual cup is a different way to kind of handle your period. So versus putting on a tampon or wearing a pad, what you're gonna do is you're gonna insert the cup inside of you, and it's gonna like catch all the blood. And what I really like about menstrual cups is that it kind of, one, I feel like I don't get as much cramps if I use a menstrual cup. 2, you can wear them for up to 12 hours and you don't have to take it out like throughout the day. You could just wear it. And 3, I just feel like they save me a lot of money and like hassle of my period. Like, I don't really like tampons that much. I feel like they get full very quickly for me. And I just don't like the idea of kind of like plugging myself up in a way. I feel like it makes my period last a lot longer, and it makes my flow kind of more like sporadic. And with pads, I just don't like, you know, having a pad on me all day. I like it to be fresh. I like to feel clean, and I don't like the feeling of that flow since I have more of a heavy cycle. A lot of people are kind of weirded out by cups. I personally, like, once you get through it, you kind of just get used to it, and it just is what it is. But don't sleep on menstrual cups and menstrual discs because they really like have helped me a lot. Hey, so I'm actually editing right now, and I have 2 things to say. 1, earlier when I said, you know, I don't like to wear pads because I like to feel fresh and clean, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that if you do decide that you like to wear pads, if you're a pad girly, that's totally fine. I'm not saying that you're dirty or whatever, but that's just not my preference. The kind of the way I worded it was a little bit weak. And 2, I didn't mention the way that I do like to like handle the whole cup situation. So what I normally do is I wake up in the morning, take a shower, put the cup in, wear it throughout the day, 12 hours, whatever, you know, go to work, do whatever I do. Then I come home, I take another shower, take out the cup, rinse it, clean it, put it back in for the night, repeat the cycle the next morning, take a shower, take it out, clean it, blah, 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 until my period is over. I recommend that you do the whole transitional period in the shower. It makes it a lot easier and less messy. That's what I personally do, but you can do it sitting on the toilet. Take the cup out, pour it out, but it's a lot better if there's a sink close to you so that you can wash your hand, because there's going to be blood on your hand. If you're weird about that kind of stuff, one, I recommend that you just get used to it, because it's your body, it's your vagina attached to you. So, you know, get comfortable. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable with that. But yeah, just know that whenever you do use a cup, you do have to put your fingers inside and get it all bloody and all that stuff. Yeah. All right, so the one that I have personally is called the nitty. So it comes in a cute little carrying case like this, and you boil it before and after your cycle. So it looks like this. This is what the disc looks like, y'all. So it's kind of like this. It's flexible, it's squishy, you can literally ball it up in your hand. And what you do is you bend it in half, and then you can just insert it into your body. It comes with the whole guide and all that stuff. I'm not gonna, you know, go into that, but I love this, and this really has changed the game for me. My period, it just kind of like makes everything easier for me. This one is a little bit more expensive. I think this was like around $50 for just the cup in the bag, but you know, this has infinite uses. Literally, you can just keep using it and using it and using it. But the flex ones come in a box of 12, and then you just use those like once a day, or you can use one cup for the whole entirety of your period and then throw it away. So yeah, y'all, if you have any questions about the menstrual cup and my experience and stuff, maybe I could do a dedicated video on it. But this is definitely something I wanted to mention in this video, because I feel like it really like changed the game for my feminine hygiene routine. I think we're on number 6. So I have these supplements, y'all. So these are the Ray supplements. These are in the mood. I also recommend to take prebiotics. I forgot to grab them, but I'll put a picture here of the prebiotics that I like to take. I wanted to mention these because they're really good. I really like them. So like I said, it's called the Ray in the Mood dietary supplements. You're supposed to take 2 a day, and they kind of have like a minty flavor to them. So this basically is a blend of L-arginine, ginseng, maca, and ashwagandha. Basically what these are supposed to do is to kind of like get you in the mood, but not just sexually. It's more like it relieves stress, tiredness, and it boosts your mood. So yeah, you could feel more sensual, you could be more in the mood. Even if you think that you might not need help like getting in the mood, I feel like I really like these because they just help everything feel, you know, nice, clean, regulated. It has the maca, it has the ginseng, and the ashwagandha, which are really great supplements on their own. So this is not just like, I'm not mentioning this as like a sexual supplement. This is just more of like a feminine hygiene type of supplement for me. As well as the probiotics are really good to keep everything just flowing, keeping your whole situation, you know, as it should be. 2 more. We are on to number 7, which, oh my god, I'm so excited to talk about this. These are from Love and Wellness, and these are called the Killer. Now y'all may have heard about boric acid. I know like maybe 2-3 years ago there was like a whole boom of like everybody was getting sponsored by like the boric acid companies. But you can find these at Target, Ulta, online. So these are basically a boric acid suppository, and it says it maintains normal levels of yeast for a healthy vaginal environment. So they pretty much look like this. They just look like pills. You just take it out, you use your finger, just stick it in, or you can buy like applicators or whatever. I think they might sell an applicator, I don't know. So these can be used if you have a yeast infection, or if you like struggle with BV and like having odor down there. What I personally like to use these for is after my period, and it says that on the box as well, that you can use it after your period. So what I like to do is at the end of my period, maybe like the last day or two, kind of around the time where you're like not really over it, but you're kind of like spotting, you have kind of more like that old blood coming out. This is where we're starting to get serious, y'all. I love these because I feel like it helps me to get everything nice and cleaned and fresh and ready for my next cycle. So I use these, and it helps to get out all of like the old blood, if that makes sense. And what you do is you put these in at night and you just go to sleep, and you'll wear like a panty liner. It really help to just keep everything like nice, clean, and fresh, especially at the end of your period. You can also use it after intimacy. Like I said, if you have like a yeast infection or if you struggle with BV, this will really, like, do your research on it, and you'll see that so many women swear by this. And ever since I started using this at the end of my period and, like, you know, just keeping it regular once a month, I honestly have not stopped buying these. It's probably like my fourth or fifth box of these, for real. All right, y'all, so I have 2 honorable mentions. I know I said 8, but I just thought of one more that I wanted to mention, and that is underwear. So I'm not going to show my underwear on camera, but I'm going to pop up 2 pictures of my favorite type of underwear. One of them is going to be some just basic cotton underwear I got from Amazon. I love them because I bought a pack of 10, I believe, and it just makes it so easier whenever, you know, you're on that time of the month. All you have to do is just find your period underwear, wear them. I got the color black. You can get whatever color you like. I like black, you know, for obvious reasons, but it just kind of takes the guesswork out. I'm not ruining my other underwear that I really like. And I'm also not like searching and finding underwear that I don't care about messing up versus the ones that I really like. I just have my black pairs. I know where they're at. They're clean every month, and it just makes everything so much easier. They're nice and comfortable for me. They're cotton, they're breathable, they fit nicely, they're not too tight, not too loose. And like I said, I just found doing that one thing really does kind of just make the whole period experience go so much smoother and not be so irritating as it can be, you know what I mean? Now, the second underwear that I really love are mesh underwear, and I find that they're so smoothing, they're so breathable, they're amazing if you're like working out, if you're walking, if you have a very active job, if you want something breathable but you don't necessarily want to like go commando, you know what I mean? Because I find that sometimes, especially like during the summer, if you're wearing certain outfits, cotton underwear can be a little bit hot and be kind of constricting and sweaty. Even though they're more breathable than other fabrics, I still find that they can still be kind of like suffocating under a lot of clothes. So I love mesh underwear, and I find them to be so comfortable, so breathable. They give you a perfect amount of like smoothing, comfort. You know, they're kind of cute and sexy at the same time. So I really love mesh material for underwear, and I would not steer away from them. I find them to be very comfortable. All right, y'all, I got one more thing to talk about, and I'm gonna talk about it real quick, and we're gonna get real with this one. Now, I know certain cultures and certain like religious backgrounds kind of, you may have heard of this, but a lot of people kind of actually have it, and that is basically using a bidet or some type of water to cleanse yourself after you use the restroom. So what I do, and what I've always done like in my households growing up, is actually to like recycle bottles. I actually use this, like whenever I run out of this, I clean it out, make sure the cap is clean, there's no soap left in it whatsoever, and I fill it up with water, and I just keep refilling the water over and over again. And after you use the restroom, number 1, 2, 3, if you're on your period, whatever, what I do is I just recycle this bottle, fill it up to the top with water, and you could just squirt the water out. Other cultures call it different things. In my culture, we called it an estinja. I don't know if that's the correct term, but that's what my mom called it to me. After you pee or you poop, using a dry tissue is not going to get you fully clean. You wouldn't take a dish and a dry sponge and wipe the dish. That's not going to be a clean dish. You want to get some water involved at the very least, because at every single time you're not going to be able to use soap. But just using water really does help keep everything nice, clean, and fresh. So even if you go out, you can find like travel water squirt bottles, and then at home you can just have a bottle like this, or you can, you know, order a cute one on Amazon if you want to be aesthetic like that. After every single time I use the restroom, I do that, and when I tell you that it just hits different. Like once you start doing it, you'll feel so much more fresh, you'll feel so much more clean throughout the day, especially if you take the water bottle with you. That's kind of like the point of wipes, but the water takes it to like a whole nother level. Like you really get to rinse yourself clean. So that's kind of like one little hidden hack that you may not have heard of that you should definitely try. Find a bottle in your house, or if you're about to finish up like a squirt type bottle, wash it, get it clean, and see what you know, if you like it. And then like I said, if you want to be cute and aesthetic, you can, you know, find another bottle to fill up with water, or go the next step and get a bidet. Whew, y'all, I hope that video was not too chaotic. I'm honestly not feeling good. I haven't talked this much in like a week. But I just really felt, like I said, inspired to make this video and to just talk to you ladies about some of my favorite feminine hygiene things that I love to do that help keeping me confident, clean, fresh, and just feeling good. So I hope I helped you guys in some type of way. If you like videos like this, definitely leave me a comment and let me know what you thought. If you have used any of these products before, I would love to know. And thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, whoever is out there watching. I really want to keep making videos like this. I think my next one I'll do like a shower hacks and like hygiene routine video, but I really felt inspired to make the feminine hygiene more of a focus for this video. And yeah, I hope I explained everything well for y'all. Have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.